say it was my last suicide attempt. I was done. I didn't want to be on this earth no more. And I, had a cop to try to get a cop to put a bullet in me. And I guess the Lord had other plans for me. Because, when the police deal with, homeless and stuff, they have this general attitude towards them and stuff. But this cop was just nice. I can't explain it. He was just overly nice and took care of me. And through the process, I ended up at Cedar Rescue Mission and started this new journey with Christ. And I knew the morning I woke up and I felt no more anxiety, depression, felt like a ton of bricks had been pulled off my shoulders. I knew that He truly had this plan for me set, and I knew He was real. I knew He was there. He was with me the whole time, and I just had to open my eyes and see and believe. And it was alcoholism. I was a raging alcoholic. I was trying to drink myself to death. I never had the willpower or the fortitude to do it myself. Suicide. So I looked towards something else to do it. So alcoholism was that, and so I gave everything up for it. That was my first love. That was my only love. Was alcohol. I deceived people to get what I needed, and that's what led up to my demise, I guess you'd say. Well, what family I did have at the time they just totally ran from me. They want nothing to do with me. Afraid of me. Disgusted with me. How could I give up a $50,000 a year job, house, and everything for a bottle? And I chose the bottle over my family and the job and life because I didn't want to live it at the time. I'd been on a roller coaster, ups and downs, and moved forward and backwards, and I just trying to juggle family life and taking care of kids and working, and I ran from it, and alcohol was my escape from reality, escape from responsibilities. With the cop, I don't think it started right then. I think it was in the process of going to the mental hospital, and I'd been in there 2 previous times, and then the third time I went in, and they didn't just kick me out. I had a caseworker, and she was working, trying to find help for me, whether it was rehabilitation or something that helped me get off the alcohol, kick the addiction. And that was down in Vero Beach, and how she found Cedar Rescue Mission, I don't know. I figured, I believe that was God's hands in saying, I have you in now in a confined space where you can't get back out there. I'm going to keep you. And so she been talking to the chaplain and everything for the whole week. And then when I left the mental hospital, it was right into a pickup truck, right to the front door seat. They were expecting me and waiting on me. I never had the opportunity to leave and go back out on the streets, again. Wow. He took all my addictions away. I've smoked for 30 years. That's gone. I haven't smoked in 4 months. The alcoholism, no urge for it. He took that from me. He took all the burdens, I sleep in peace. He gave me that peace that's only He can give. I don't worry about things anymore. I don't sit there and beat myself up mentally over an issue. I give it to God, and he answers it. He takes care of it, in his own way. Oh, 100%, 100%. I'm not bound by any chains of any addictions anymore, any pressure. I'm not. I used to be, afraid all the time, of everything. I'm not afraid. When I first, got at CETA, I was afraid of being homeless again in a different city. And it took me, a couple weeks to realize all I got to do is just open my eyes and see what God's doing, can do. And I've heard the testimonies of a pastor, people and getting to know, and see the work done. Not everybody's perfect and wants that in their life, but I was hungry for it. This time I really wanted to dig deep and see who this man was that died for me. I wanted to know who he was, why. Of all the things I did, why did you die for me? So that made me hungry. So I started reading the Bible and digging deep into it and just finding out, that's because it's for love. He loves us. He, no matter what you do, it's the unconditional love he gives to us. I like I said, I lost everything, license, the whole everything. And since leaving the mission, I have now regained my license. I have a job, making money. I have clothes. I have a place to live. I have responsibilities. I feel like now that I'm actually able to enjoy life. I'm excited about the future because I know God's working me up for something huge, something I would never imagine, and probably even my family would see me and go, "Oh, that's not him." But wow. So I'm really excited. I feel joy inside. I don't hurt no more. I sleep in peace, and I'm excited about my future. I can't speak for everybody, but for me personally, it's 100%. You have to have that in your life. You have to. It's just like getting yourself structured in a church or within the family community. You got to have that accountability. I like to say it's accountability partner. Like you said, you can go talk to them about everything, anything. If I have a problem, I can go to Brian and talk to him about it. Or I was having an off day. I felt like I was physically fine, but mentally I felt something was going on. My spirit, I'm getting attacked. Something's not right. So, I was able to go to Brian and talk to him and let him know what's happening. And we stopped, prayed, and it's good having that person there. Whereas in a past situation, I would just ran to the bottom and just got rid. That's how I escaped reality. But now I don't have to run to the bottom. I have people like you, friends I can call at a dime's notice, and you'll be there. Drop whatever you're doing, and you're there. I still have the people at the mission. I have the support, there. You can call them. Buddy's a good director. He'd be there in a minute, So I think it's very important to surround yourself with people that and have that accountability in your life where you can just have that support. My name's Chris. I'm a man. This is my story, and I am passionate about Christ.